Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Far-Flung Adventures. Adventures from the US all across and your friendly neighborhoods, or faraway neighborhood DM from Canada. That's me. We're here to play some D&D through the campaign from Wizards of the Coast called Rime and the Frostmaiden. So a little bit of background from last time. You guys had seemingly set up an alliance with the group of people who were working for and currently inhabiting a castle, a small castle, a care is what it's called, in the city or town called Caer Dinaval. So you allied with them. They are very much against Durgar, which are dark dwarves of the Underdark. You helped clear out some Durgar hiding in an inn, a rundown inn, and you have now seemingly allied with them and gone with their next objective, their next mission for you, which I think you guys were heading there anyway, but they want you to check out and investigate some activity from the Duragar at the ferry on East Haven. That's East Haven, one of the bigger towns of the 10 town settlements. Having got to East Haven, immediately you arrived in the night, not the middle of the night, but like early evening. And there was a public execution going on. You managed to just barely see that the execution was of the Zan, who was a robed individual that promised you guys payment for capturing a Chilinga. Wanted you, was a rival of the original person who hired you, was going to pay you more, but he seemingly went up in flames. So it seems like that deal was no more. You ended up talking to the captain of East Haven about a bunch of things going on, more information about the winter, some tense talk about the sacrifices that each town does to the Frostmaiden Oriel, not sure how to pronounce, but one of those. And Trin was kind of not too happy, it seems, about the sacrifices that East Haven does, which was human sacrifices, with a lottery involved for an unlucky person. But it is their way, and the East Haven people seem to accept it, at least the captain, Captain Imdra, and Bardamon, the inn proprietor. Both seem to be maybe at different levels, but both seem to be really for the sacrifices. As you guys talked in the inn, got some meals, I believe got some rooms as well. I think that's where we left off, right? Was there more?
Yeah. Yeah, we would pretty much ended there that we discussed the sacrifices and that the captain Imdra is going to be bringing us the scroll and bag that were in Dazan's inventory that we're going to take as payment basically to go look for these fishermen.
Yes.
So that, and there's no Durgar here. We asked about that.
Yeah, they don't know of any current Durgar incursions.
Just to clarify too, didn't Jazan, what was the guy's name that went up in flames?
Yeah.
When we saw him going up in flames, he saw us and gave us this weird coy smile. Am I right?
Kind of,
Like,
yeah.
hey. Yeah, okay. I'm suspicious of that, but not 100%. That was a bad roll.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? There was this tale of the inn. I'm not sure if you guys were still interested. This inn is the White Lady Inn.
Yes, we were gonna ask the bard about that. The ghost story.
It's about 10 p.m., I'd say, maybe a little later.
Mm-hmm.
The inn is still, bubbly, as far as people and atmosphere. This kind of atmosphere tends to be lively still at this time. And the bard is enjoying a good drink right now, not performing, talking amongst people. He's a little halfling guy.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I have a picture for you. Nope, I don't have a picture for you. Sorry. not picture. So, yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well, after the captain of the guard leaves, Chime would like to go over to where Trin is sitting because she decided to move tables
Yes.
after getting mad about the whole human sacrifice. Um, Trin, dear,
Yes,
are you all right?
I'm great. How are you?
Are you sure? I'm fine. Um, are you sure you're all right? I know it's kind of jarring to learn those kind of things, that people will do that kind of thing. Um, but unfortunately, we are not in a position to do anything about it.
Oh, I think we very much are.
The only thing we can do is get ourselves killed or run out of town. There are many more of them than there are of us.
I think that's a very narrow view.
I'm not saying that we can't come back and try to fix it later. I'm saying right now, this very moment, we can't do much about it. But later, after maybe we've gotten a little bit more renown in the area and or power, we can totally come back and fix it.
Well, I wasn't gonna go stab him in his sleep tonight. I was gonna make it go later.
It if we try to move against the town now, we will probably die. That's we will die. There are too many of them.
I mean, it's not as bad as you think.
Trin,
I'm not
when was the
gonna
last time you fought an entire city?
well, not an entire city, but
And that is what we'd be against potentially.
potentially.
Do you want to risk it? Do you want to risk if that they put their children in front of us?
I'm not gonna do anything
All right.
now.
Just and I completely agree. Right now is not a great time. And later we will totally come back and do something. And hell, if if we go and take on Oral or whatever her name is later on, the whole thing will stop anyways. Right now, this is the only thing they feel they can do to try to control an out of control situation. Have you ever done anything crazy just because you don't feel like you have any control? I know I've been manic and dyed my hair.
I mean, you've met me.
Right, exactly. Think about this as a collective manic episode, and unfortunately, instead of going and everybody dyeing their hair, getting piercings and tattoos, they've all decided murder. Yay!
Murder, yay.
You know I'm being sarcastic, right?
Of course.
Okay, it's right now, play nice. That way they don't try to set us up for the next execution. Okay?
Okay.
Mm. No, throw hissy fits.
I make no promises, but fine. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Well then, let us go talk to a bard. And Chime would then start heading for the halfling.
All right. The halfling is currently laughing, holding a jug of ale, a mug of ale, and just laughing about spilling ale on the floor among some other patrons doing the same thing. They've all kind of gathered around, story time style with stools, and he seems definitely in the center. Popular guy.
I would just kind of sit there and listen to see what stories or songs he's telling or singing before I say anything to him.
He's currently talking about one of the heroes, some sort of heroic person. One of a few who came to East Damon, drove out some orcs and goblins, and they all seem to know the story already, but take it in anyway. Strong, Goliath-like man.
Does he say a name?
Um, the name is, let's see. The name is, uh, Brian.
Is Brian?
Yeah, Brian the Barbarian.
Okay. Brian the Barbarian. Okay. As soon as he's done with that story, before he starts another, um, Chime would speak up. I'd like to hear about the ghost, the white lady.
All of them turn to you, and then turn back to Reynaldo, and Reynaldo says, "You want to know about the right lady, eh?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Are you new here? Everybody knows the tale of the white lady."
Well, obviously I'm new if everyone in town knows the story already.
what do you say, everyone? You want to hear the tale? And everybody's like, yeah. And it's like, all right, sit down and I'll tell you a tale. And he goes forth and tells you pretty much the exact same tale that the captain did. There was a woman, a white lady. She's a ghost who walks around Lake Dinosaur hunting where her rich husband drowned. Her husband was a miser, kept the treasure in a very heavily locked chest. That chest never left his side. It's a pretty heavy chest. Capsized the boat, sent the man to his grave. Or maybe it was the fright of seeing the dead wife that caused him to capsize the boat and drown. But he goes on the tale and says that that treasure still lies at the bottom of the lake. Oh, a great many of men have tried swimming down there only to find their doom.
Okay.
Vonrick can see an eye rolling from some of the people, but most of them are very much into it. And Vonrick can really, you can tell that the proprietor Bottomon is just listening very like he's listening to like his favorite song. He's very engaged from the bar.
Okay. All right. Um, has anyone spoken with this ghost? I know that's a thing that people can sometimes do.
She immediately looks at you with a curious glance. You must have heard, haven't you?
Heard what?
Well, I can perform a ritual to let us talk to this ghost.
Oh, shit. All right.
We can perform a seance. That's what it's called.
Oh.
He kind of whispers, it's not for everyone, but I've got a back room just for this. I'm performing one tomorrow night, if you should come join.
That might not be a bad idea. What do you guys think?
I could listen to a ghost story.
We might as well. There's not a whole lot else going around here.
Eh. And for all we know, the ghost might be able to tell us something interesting. When did the ghost show up?
He says, uh, it's been around quite a while. Few years at minimum.
Longer than the freeze?
Yes. Longer than the rhyme.
All right. She might be able to give us some info about this freezing weather. Let's put it that way.
Make a perception check, Vonrick.
A perception check. I can
Vonrick.
do that.
No, me.
Vonrick.
Vonrick.
you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not Vonrick anymore.
Sorry.
22. You see a slight as Chime is talking. You see one of the patrons that was gathered around this kind of storytelling circle is starting to get inching a bit closer, and his hand is kind of coming out of his own pocket, and you feel like it's gonna happen.
Okay. Sorry, my mic. Well, while he was telling the stories, are either of the stories anything that I would have heard before?
Make a history check with advantage. You've heard the White Lady story before. This is a
Okay.
pretty popular inn, and you've definitely heard that tale before.
Okay, so he's not completely into. Um, the person that I see that he's inching towards somebody going to get somebody coin purse. Is he going towards Chime or one of our group or just a random patron?
He's going towards Chime.
I'm going to walk up right next to him, to them, and I'm going to take a crossbow bolt and just cover it under my arm, put it to put it to their side, and say, "Now, I don't think that would be the best choice of action. Why don't you come have a conversation with me? Try to lead them from Chime."
Alright, he puts his hand slowly back in his pocket and gets up and walks with you. Where are you taking him?
I'm going to go outside,
Okay.
and as we go out, I'm going to say, "So, how many have you gotten tonight?"
He says, none. It's been
Do I
unlucky
believe
for
him?
me.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Did I see them go? Did I see them leave?
Oh, wow.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he's completely telling the truth. There's a huge wisp of disappointment in his voice. That seems pretty genuine. Yeah, I mean, you do see Vonrick walk up next to somebody, and then they leave together outside.
I follow.
All right.
I look at him and say, "If you want your night to not get worse, don't try that on anyone in my, because a crossbow bolt won't be the only that I come to bear."
He says, he's like, anyone, not, you ain't, who do you think you are? And I'll stay away from that Tabaxi if you want, but
You'll stay away
anyone?
from anyone in my group. They'll stay away from.
Sure, no problem. Seems like you guys are too tough anyway.
So, do you know who took mine earlier?
No, I don't. I mean, this I don't know if you're new here, but pickpocket's illegal here.
I don't care if it's legal or not. I catch who, if I find out who took mine, it could be legal to try to pick somebody's pocket, but guess what? It's also going to then be legal for me to take it back.
For sure, yeah, and if you find them, I wish you luck. But I don't know who took them.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
No.
No idea. He says, each saving is, pickpocketing each saving is like a common pastime, even the children do it. For me to know a random pickpocketer is like 1 in a million.
Well, any that you do know, make sure they understand. They come after ours. They're going to meet more than just a nasty look.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Of course. Can I go back inside now? It's
I give him a rough shove as I turn to walk away.
alright. He'll head back inside, like, after you, I guess. Trin?
And I just go back in and watch from a corner.
Alright. Trin, anything? Just,
Make sure he doesn't like circle back around.
yeah, he's going right back in front door.
I trip him.
You trip him. Make a, make a acrobatics check, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Oh. Okay. What happens on a tie? There's this funny moment where you both at the same time try, like, bump into each other as you're trying to trip him. He's trying to just go in, and you both awkwardly just cross legs and then we're back at neutral stance. And he's like, "What?
Sorry, didn't see you.
Yes, sure," he says as he
Does he
walks
have
back.
a coin purse on his belt? Or is
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
It's my shine. I'm gonna pickpocket him.
Yeah, sleight of hand check.
Huh! Fuck!
Well, actually, yeah, his passive would kick in. So, you go for it, and he immediately spins and grabs your hand and lifts it up the air, and with his other hand, he goes, good
Yeah,
try.
I had to try, right?
Yeah, you had to try. What's your name?
Trin.
Trin. Nice try, Trin.
What's your name?
My name is, hold on. It is Ron.
Ron?
Yes.
Well, Ron, may the best pickpocket win.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night.
You too.
I let him go in before me.
He heads back inside.
I guess I head back over to the table where everybody's sitting.
All right. So, as that was happening, Ronaldo just double checks. So you have a group of 5 there, eh, Tabaxi? What's all your names? I need to know your names for this to work.
Well, I'm Chime.
Chime, alright. He starts writing it down.
And I would start pointing at people, because I'm gonna assume Trin and Mialin are still at the table, right?
Trin's
And
just come
Vonrick's
back
over by
with...
the door.
Yeah.
Well,
He's still at the table.
Trin just sat back down, so.
Okay. That one there's Trin, and the dwarf is Vonrick. You can introduce yourself, and I kind of nudge Ashtar, and the nice lady there is Mialin.
Alright, so tomorrow night, we'll book you for a seance.
Right.
Alright, consider
Just
yourselves
oh,
lucky, they're
and
pretty
this
popular.
and since this one won't say his name is Ashtar.
Right, Ashtar... Got it. Alright, you're in it for a real treat. I like newcomers into these, it's fun for them to see their faces. But yeah, we got y'all booked up. Some others are also interested. Got a full roster for tomorrow.
Can I insight check and see if this is nothing more than a con?
Make an insight check. 13. I'm gonna private chat that.
All right, I'll switch over. Wait, maybe I won't. Hello.
Hey. So you you're not exactly sure what his deal is. He definitely seems to to feel very serious about this. You can tell that. Um, there's excitement as he talks, but you're not sure if the excitement is what it's based on. Um, you can't quite tell if he's outright lying. But there's excitement, there's seriousness, there's a practice, like he does this a lot. Um, Also a bit of nervousness in there as well. But it wasn't high enough to know if it was an outright lie.
Okay. But he's a bard, and I know that he's practiced this. This is a well rehearsed offer he's given, right?
That you can tell, yeah.
Okay. So it could be real, but it could be nothing more than a bout of showmanship.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the fence.
You know in this world that you guys live in, it is possible to contact dead in such a way. However difficult. But yeah, it's unsure right now.
Okay.
You definitely know he can put on a show, that's for sure.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. Can go back. Alright, so um yeah, he is also gonna mention to Chime, because Chime's the one who offered. Or not offered, but wanted.
Yes.
So he does say this is 1 silver per person. So bring your
all right.
silver
Oh.
at the door tomorrow night.
Oh, at the door? Okay, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Tomorrow night at
Um,
midnight. Whoa, he says, and then chuckles.
right. Well, I've been to seances before. I've done ghost tours. I think I'll be okay. Are there gonna be snacks?
No, but you can bring your own.
Oh, all right. That's fine. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you tomorrow for the seance. Thank you.
Yep.
Um, and seeing as how it's late, I would turn to the party. It's bedtime. What do you think?
Yeah, I could sleep.
All right. I think
Sounds
we
good.
already paid for our rooms when we paid for our meals. Cause we got lamb sticks and which is lamb legs, and what else did we eat? Like
Cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese sandwiches.
cheese. That's right, grilled cheese sandwiches.
Sammy's. Sounds good. Yeah, let's go to bed.
Vonrick,
Yes, sir.
before we all bed down, can I ask a favor?
What can I do for you?
Can you help me grind up some silver?
Sure.
Just enough for a single silver.
Sure.
Here,
I'll take
I'll
out
give
my-
you. I'm out of silvers, so here? I'll give you coppers.
I'll take a silver out and grind it up. I'll beat it down. I mean, I guess I could shave it.
Oh, let me show you what I'm going to do, and I'll bring out. I'll wait until we get into privacy.
Yes.
To do all this. And I mentioned it last week, but I've had this white mask that I've been whittling on. And there's some spots in here that I would like to inlay. Nothing truly valuable. Just it's more for artistic sake, I guess. And I'm trying to inlay this silver. Is that something that you could help me with?
Definitely. Yeah. My forging stuff, I can beat it into small, thin threading that can then be pressed in and inlaid.
Wonderful. Thank you. And it's just the carvings are like, and I'll point out specifically which carvings I want because there's a bunch of them, but there's 3 in particular that are like up near near the forehead, one near the left temple, and one down by the chin, and they're gears, like a half of a gear.
Sure. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard. If it was super intricate, fine, might need jeweler's kit, but something like that
No,
should be.
this is very rustic, very rough, and it's something that I'm going to be working on as time progresses. But I would like to try and have these 3 done soon.
Yeah, something I could do. I'm assuming Ari could say otherwise.
Yeah, no problem. Just yeah. If the purpose was different.
It's more aesthetic in nature, Ari. It's not mechanical.
Yeah, if the purpose was different, then I would have a role. Like if you were looking for making something that looks you know, expensive or something. Purely artistic is totally no checking rules. It's all fine.
Yeah, it's not. There's not going to be anything valuable about it at all. Just, I mean, by the time we hit level 10, it might be worth what 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So,
I will. Are we? How many do we have individual rooms or?
No, it's
We have 2
guys and
rooms.
one girls and yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys. If the rooms are like next door to each other, Vonrick I would definitely say like we may still we're in a new city. Who knows what's
Remind
going
me,
on?
why did we get rooms here?
Because we need to check out the docks, and it's really late and cold and dark, and we just saw Dazan get killed, so we're gonna go look at the docks in the morning when we have light and everything, and also what's her face? Oh, not that one. Indra is going to be bringing us the magic scroll and gray bag tomorrow for us looking for these lost fishermen.
Oh, right. Okay, I mean, it's fine. I just was kind of hoping that the chef that I'm bunking with would have food.
That's in a different town.
No, it's in this town.
No, we changed towns last week. That was in Caerdeneval.
Oh, we're in East Haven, aren't we?
Mhm.
Yeah, now we're in East Haven.
Yeah.
Oh, we left. Well, there goes that.
But we have those rooms when we go back to Caerdeneval.
We didn't even stay in those rooms. Except one night, I think.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend that we still have watches and have somebody sit in the hall between both rooms. Just
Sure.
as a precautionary.
Do these doors lock? Like actually lock?
they do, yes.
Is this a particularly busy inn?
Yeah, it actually is. It's quite busy.
Like full up busy?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much on the edge of full.
Okay.
It's never empty.
Okay.
In fact, if you guys wanted all separate rooms, probably wouldn't even be possible.
Mm.
I was just thinking we could each take a javelin and wedge it in the top of the door frame. So if somebody tries to open our doors, it'll fall and wake everybody up in the room.
That could work. I could also set alarm
If you,
on at
if
least
you
one
want to
of
do
the
that,
rooms.
if you want to do that, that's fine. I just, easiest thing is setting, watches. But if we have other,
I could
I'll do a watch.
I could totally set alarm on. Let's see. I gotta find out about alarm. Is it a concentration spell?
Couldn't possibly be.
Nope.
No, it's not. So I can slam it up on on each of our doors, and we're good.
Oh, then if that's the case, then we don't have any reason to do watches.
How do you do it on both doors?
Cast it twice.
Wouldn't it drop the first one?
No, because it's not
No,
concentration.
yeah, it's not. So that's why I was double checking was if it was concentration, and it is not.
No,
So
it's like an 8 or 10 hour duration spell.
yeah, so I can set it up, and I will set it to be an audible alarm.
Okay.
And then doesn't that mean that we can pass through it, but if somebody else that's not part of our group, it'll go off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you have a tiny?
And I made sure to what?
Do you have a tiny bell and a piece of fine silver wine?
I should. I have a component pouch. And usually what we've done in the past is if it doesn't have a financial
Yeah.
marking, we just kind of let it ride. Right, Ari?
Yes, you need a component pouch or an arcane focus.
Yeah. And I have a component pouch. Yay!
Alright, alarm is
Okay.
set up. As everybody takes a long rest, I'm gonna click the long rest button.
Sweet.
Boom, everybody took a long rest.
Yay!
Yeah, it is now early morning. What would you like to do as you get up? You go downstairs, I assume. Have some
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yes. I
Well,
think after breakfast we go to the docks.
Um,
before Vonrick leaves the room, I would spend the time to use my blessing of the forge, and with all of the talk of ghosts and such, he is going to make his warhammer magical. Sorry, Trin.
No, it's cool. I just don't remember how to take it off.
I think I actually have to do
No,
it.
it's on mine. Oh wait, it might be on yours.
let's just check Trin for a second.
I have something in miscellaneous that I'm pretty sure is it, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
delete that.
Yeah, if you're wearing regular leather armor, then it would be 15.
Yep.
Right.
And that is what I'm doing.
Right, so Vonrick, did you apply that properly on yourself?
That's what I'm trying to see.
Well, first thing you need to get off the preparation mode, go to combat mode.
Yeah, I'm in combat mode.
Oh. You bend the little magnifying glass, and then you're putting on your hammer.
Yes.
Alright, so then you drag the effect over to the combat tracker. Plop on yourself, I did it for you. You
Oh,
did.
you did. Sorry about that.
I'll delete the copy. And there you go. So you now have one attack and damage. I don't have the. There's a thing you can get for item specific stuff. I don't
Okay.
have that, so it's just you have to remember
Yeah.
to take that off if you're not using your hammer. But I assume if you're attacking, it's gonna be with your hammer, right?
Unless I can't reach it.
Yep, and if you can't, I'll have to take that off. If I remember. Alright, so there we go. And then you can click little checkbox I guess to show that you used it.
Yeah.
And there we go. So as you get out of this inn, you walk to the outside, and the first thing you notice is brr, it is cold today. The winds are howling this morning as snow is slapping the side of your face. It is not a nice morning. The sun is not even there as per usual, so it is dim light everywhere. There is no bright light. Um, so those with dark vision can see a bit easier. Those without will be at disadvantage for any perception-based stuff in the outdoors. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So let's see if I can do this really easily. Where are you guys going? You said,
To
yeah,
the dock.
to the docks.
Yeah.
All right. You arrive.
We're keeping an eye out for the captain as we go, though.
Right. Actually, the captain would have. Yeah, no, the captain would have come in the morning. So as you guys are finishing your breakfast,
That's what I was gonna ask.
Captain Imja walks in the front door with a bag on her side and walks up and says, "Ah, you're still here. Excellent. How was your night?"
Well, very well.
Illuminating.
Restful.
Good, good. So I've got some items to show you. Unfortunately, I have to follow procedure. The speaker has said that he does not want to give assets completely away, so he has agreed that you will receive one of these, your choice.
One each.
One of these two items that were procured from Dinival's stash.
Okay.
Right. Alright, can I look at them, please?
Yes, this one is a sort of tube with a scroll inside, and hands you Chime the scroll tube.
Alright. Can I open the scroll tube and check out what the scroll is?
Yep, you can do that. Hold on,
Uh,
as you open it, where is it? Okay. Oh, really? Okay. As you open it, it's got a bunch of arcane writing. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Alrighty. Son of
Oof.
a bitch!
It's definitely an arcane spell. You can recognize a spell, but it seems like you're not sure which one.
I'll look at it
Okay.
and say, "Do you mind if I take a bit of time to look this over and make sure it is legitimate?"
She says, "How much time do you need?"
About 10 minutes.
Enough time to look at the other one. The other item.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Uh,
And I will risk
and
cast identify on it.
All right.
and and then Chime would like to look at the bag and probably do an Arcana check on that to see what it is.
All right. Let me just see if I can find. Nope, that's not the one. It is this. Please be this. Come on. Really? It says it right there. But yeah, Instagram doesn't have it. Nope, they don't have it. Okay. That's nice. It looks like a gray bag. Although I have the book, so I can look it up this way. But yeah, right now it's a gray bag.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna double check this, but I think it has a face on it. I'm
Okay.
gonna double check that though. Okay, there we go.
Mm. Do I recognize the face?
I was thinking of something else. I apologize. It is a regular bag, completely
Okay,
ordinary.
regular.
It is gray coloration.
Okay. Can I try to do an Arcana check on it to try to see if I either A, recognize any magic on it, or
Yeah,
possibly done some magical research on it?
yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Son of a bitch!
11. You can tell it's magical, but you're not sure what it does or what it is.
All right. That's awesome.
Since you
Okay.
rolled above 10, I can tell you what it's not, because the common adventure
Okay.
might immediately jump to Bag of Holding, and you
Yes.
know it is not that.
Okay, not a bag of holding. It is a gray bag of something.
I think Amanda
Okay.
knows what it is.
I'm pretty sure Heather knows too. It's just Chime wouldn't know.
I don't think Trin would know.
So,
She's proficient in Arcana. Trin.
Yeah.
I usually only allow actually, you only yeah, I allow one more person to roll.
I think Chime would have vaguely heard of these, but not specifically colors
Ooh.
or anything like that. She would have vaguely heard of it as in oh, this is a thing that might exist kind of way.
Got a 22.
Trin, you immediately take the bag from Chime, look it over, and you're like, oh yeah, you were told about this. This is like a bag of tricks.
A gray bag of tricks.
So you can
Yes.
you remember tales of reaching in and just throwing things. You never know what you're gonna get. You've heard of you can even reach in the bag and throw a bear at somebody. But you really, it's random. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, I just thought of a really horrible trick somebody could pull on somebody for that bag of tricks is, here, this came out of it, and hand them a teddy bear. You throw it thinking, oh, it's going to be a bear. No, it's just a fucking teddy bear. It squeaks.
Oh. Cute. Oh, I don't want to go up here, please. Nope.
So, Captain says, so
Yeah.
you know what it is. Great. Is it valuable?
Oh, no.
Trin, you would also
Maybe
know with the 22, it's worth maybe 300 gold.
I'd say
Ooh.
probably like 20 gold.
Make a deception check.
Deception. My charisma is not great. What is with the sevens?
New dice.
She's like
No, I like
20, eh?
maybe like 200. Maybe I misplaced a 0.
200? I was about to say 20 is a lot.
Oh. No, then yeah, it's 20 is what I meant.
What? She kind of looks at the bag, like very
I
questioning.
honestly don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Seem pretty
But
confident.
well, that's just my, that's me. I don't know their thoughts on either one of these things. I would love to buy that from you in
Ma-
installment.
Make
Well,
a
one of these things is supposed to be payment for looking for these fishes.
I thought you guys wanted that scroll thing though.
Trin, make up a persuasion check.
Persuasion check again with the charisma rolls. A natural
Oh,
20.
nice. She kind of like looks not really supposed to do that. I kind of have to get permission from the speaker.
Why?
Well, it's my job, it's my duty.
Just say you made a judgment call and you are bringing back some well-earned coin.
Okay, but I gotta really get this appraised then. There's a few mages in town who's probably, I might be able to see if I can persuade them to take a look at it, but I don't know, mages that usually come to the town, they don't stay a while, and if they do, they don't, we don't really bother them.
Valid. Well, I mean, if you don't get an appraisal, we'll just talk about a fair price one-on-one.
Yeah, right. It's definitely a lot more valuable than I once thought. So we'll definitely have to. Yeah, I definitely. How about this? You save this fisherman, or at least find out what happened. Bring
Mm-hmm.
back evidence of your findings. If you do that for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll consider my judgment valid, and we can talk. We don't need to involve the speaker.
Done. And Trin spits on her hand and holds it out. Shake.
Do you really like that? Is that a custom where you're from?
Yes.
Eh, yeah, I did it once, I'll do it again. She does it again.
I thought she was the one that I had done it to before.
Yeah.
All right. Ew. So
But
that's a thing.
just she says just remember this is if you happen to come by any more people speaking of oil, the sacrifices, you don't cause any trouble, right?
Right.
Alright. He kind of
Ch-
taps she's kind of a bit this captain's kind of forward but also friendly. She kind of pats you on the shoulder, Trin, almost like uh, you know, someone younger and inexperienced, but not condescending, not in that way.
She is younger and inexperienced.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, I'll take the bag back. And, waiting another few minutes, Vonrick gets a scroll of fireball.
Ah, interesting. I mean, it's obviously sorry. It's obviously a magical spell. It's not a super high level magical spell, but it is a spell scroll of Wall of Fire.
Fireball.
Oh, Fireball. I thought you said Firewall. Sorry. So it's a spell scroll of Fireball. Every wizard's favorite little trick, but it is a one-time use.
Yes. But that one-time use could be very, well, useful in this very frigid place. And it is great for getting multiple people at once. I should be able to cast that if I had the scroll.
I mean,
We could
not
take
too.
this, or we could take the bag of tricks as our payment to do this job to find the fisherman. I would say that the scroll is more valuable than the bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Trin's just in the back, like chanting "bag of tricks."
Could I hear Trin's conversation with the captain as I was doing the identify ritual?
You were concentrating pretty hard for a ritual. I would say not in its entirety. It's some sort of conversation regarding the bag of tricks, but not the fine details of the conversation.
I would say, well, I mean, I'm not sure what that bag would do. Trin seems to know what it does.
Have you ever just been in like a situation where you really just thought, man, this person would look way better with a bear attached to their face?
Yes, I mean, you were there, but instead they ended up with an arrow out of the forehead.
Vague recollection. That's what this can do.
But this, holding up the scroll, can take 20 individuals and set them ablaze.
Doesn't that only work one time though?
Right now.
Because the bag you can do, it like recharges. Am I right? Am I right about that? I think I'm right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we could have a bear every day if we tried.
Does that bag actually? Would Vonrick have any recollection of that, of the bags of tricks?
It's a gray bag of tricks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would Vonrick? Do you think Vonrick would understand what they are capable of?
Make an Arcana check.
Vonrick does. I don't know if Vonrick does.
With that natural 20, I know like what animals can come out of it.
Nope.
Did you roll a natural 20 for the bag?
Did I
Yeah.
roll?
No, you
Oh
did a
no, you
19.
rolled a natural.
Tw-
Yeah, natural 20 was.
I like a little bit of mystery with this. The
I
fun
got a
randomness.
22 for my Arcana. That's what that was.
Yeah, that's really high. You know everything about it except the whole list of
I know how they work. I just
creatures.
don't know what animals are in which bags.
Yeah, everything from a tiny little, you know,
Okay.
thing to a giant wolf or a bear or something.
Sounds good.
You do
Alright,
know that the I think this one might be like the least powerful.
Probably, yeah.
There are oh no, actually,
There's 3 kinds.
it's just
There's
different
3 and they're
kinds.
all uncommons. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just different kinds. So I'd say you know that you do know that once you use it 3 times, it has to wait till the dawn, next dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different creatures. This bag seems to be a lot of four-legged creatures. Badgers, weasels, wolves. That's all I'll really say.
Okay. So yeah, Trin's just back there
I mean,
chanting bag of tricks.
well, if we're only going to take one and we take it right now, then I would say the bag of tricks. If that's what you really want, I'm open to either one. I can understand Chime's thoughts that, you know, a scroll of fireball can hit multiple things in an area that is, you know, always freezing. Fire is probably dangerous.
So, what's this woman's name again? Adara?
Imja?
Indra.
Imja also clarifies, I want to clarify that the ward is, like, we don't have down payment. You'll get one of them when you find the fishers, and then we'll talk about the second one.
Oh, we don't even get any now. This is just
Correct.
Okay. Well,
okay. Well,
then we can definitely think about it and
Yeah, you don't
yeah,
have to
we'll
decide now.
come back to you.
All right, so I'll take the scroll back, and what can I do to help you with this? You're probably gonna need a boat, because the lake was last sighting.
Yes.
I
Boat
can.
would be helpful.
I will provide the any problems with getting a boat. You can essentially borrow one, and yeah, it can. Any one of you know how to use a boat?
Yes.
Surprisingly,
All right. Well, you need probably the one person with experience, kind of directing it, and unfortunately, 5 of you. That's a little bit difficult.
I'm
It's
small.
it's gonna be five cannot fit all of you, I'm afraid.
That's not going to be a problem, dear.
You know, fly.
All 5 of us won't be in the boat.
Okay. Um. Oh, let me clarify. A rowboat does not need somebody who knows what they're doing. But if you want a skiff, which can hold up to 8 people, You need at least one person knows what they're doing on the water.
Well, let's get that one in.
If she's got a skiff, that'd be better. But
if you give me a few gold to help persuade the dockmaster, we can probably arrange a skiff. Let's say
Sure.
2 gold.
Got it. I hand her 2 gold.
Oh well, that was. I thought I would have to bargain more. All right, 2 gold.
Going towards that payment on that bag.
no,
Sure. So I'll get you guys a skiff. And you asked. Did she even get you guys' names? Let's assume she got you guys' names. Yeah.
yeah, we did all of our introductions the night before.
Okay. So she said, yeah. So you asked her. You said no problem with vehicles. So a skiff it will be. I'll get that ready. You can even follow me to the docks if you like. If you're ready now, that is.
Yes. Believe we were going to take a look down by the water anyways today.
Excellent. All right. So just careful of the ice flows. The coastline's hard to sail. And she'll get ready to head off. You guys are following, right?
Yes.
All right. As you get out of the inn, the wind is blistering cold. She kind of tucks into her clothes more. Oh, what a day it is. Oh, it couldn't be worse to sail, but that's oil. Um, and you guys head to the docks. And she starts to talk with one of the angler fish masters. And with some persuasion and a few gold pieces, a boat, the skiff has been provided.
Like he catches anglerfish, or he is an anglerfish.
No, he fishes for anglerfish. He's a human. So a single mast skiff with a large sail in the middle rises up, and you guys have a boat now.
Are we going out there like right now? I thought we wanted to go check out like the ferry and all that stuff.
We can definitely check out the ferry first before we start going on the water.
Do you say that out loud?
Um,
I like mumble it up.
No.
I guess I don't.
Okay.
Are you coming with us to check the water? What's her name? Captain?
Lay in.
Yeah. No.
I'm coming.
Okay. I was asking if the captain is going with us out to search for these fishermen.
The captain says, no, for this I will not be coming with you.
All right. Well, we need to gather some provisions before we start getting on the water. So if you would like to go about your business, we will get our provisions and we will head out.
All right. I guess.
It because we are going to ask a few of the other fishermen around here where they saw those men last and all that sort of thing. It'd be quite dull, and we also want to try to get answers that they might not give if you're present.
That's fine, I guess. What can you give me a time?
I want
So
just the frosty and a large French fry.
Oh, I
Uh,
want a frosty.
um,
can I have
um,
a time?
Sorry, I thought I turned it off. It didn't go off.
I want chicken nuggies.
I want a number 3,
Not
large.
from Wendy's. You don't want chicken nuggies from Wendy's.
Okay.
I taught
Can I
you
get a
better than
triple
that one.
Dave?
She looks at all of you like, I think you want to head to the wet trout.
They have food.
Yep, you can get a
Is
bunch of stuff.
is it instead of chicken nuggies? Is it fish nuggies?
It is
Ew.
canon.
Perfect.
It's the McDonald's fish sandwich.
Oh, gross.
So yeah, like if you could just give me a time so I can make sure the boat's available for you.
Just I guess give us like 2 hours just in case.
Right?
That
Well,
sounds about right.
we do have that thing this evening. Remember?
Yeah, we'll be back in time. Yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours should be good.
Right. She mentions it's the dockmaster and he nods and says, all right, this will be available for you in 2 hours.
Great. You're a peach.
Do you need anything else before I take my leave?
Do you mind if I check out the skiff before we accept this one?
Yeah, of course.
My coin
I just want to go.
know where it went. Vonrick grumbles under his breath.
And I just with my knowledge of the water ships and whatnot, just go over it real quick. Make sure it's not going to like sink into the icy water.
Make an
The first
investigation check.
knock. Had to be investigation.
We find nothing wrong with the skiff. It's in good condition. It's not really designed for particularly frozen lakes like this, but it will get the job done if the handling of it is well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. That looks fine then. It will suffice. Say to everybody.
Okay. Well, let's go do our land investigation so then we can get out on the water and get back.
Let's also check on the ferry while we have a chance.
Mhm.
You know, try to see who's overdoing that, and we can also ask them about these fishermen because, you know, they're all seamen, I guess. I know.
Couple of perverts.
We
Yeah.
head over to the ferry.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
As we
What?
get there, is it Are we able to just walk on? Is there somebody like at the gangplank?
The ferry. The first thing you notice about this ferry is that the ferry is it's a large keelboat. That's what the ferry is. And it's attached to the docks, but it's currently looks like it's completely trapped in ice. There's a cabin attached to the hull as well. But yeah, there's nobody on the docks. Nothing.
I will start walking up the gangplank if there is one.
Okay, hang on. It might be map time. Alright, let's see if I've done this properly this time. Let's hope so. Alright. This will be cool if it works. Wait, I don't think I've done this properly. Nope, there's no grid. Ah! Okay, that should be a grid. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, though. That's the problem. Because I can barely see it. Okay, we'll try it. I need to adjust though, so I need to delete all this. Alright, and then do it again. Okay, guys. Let's see if this works. Oh, I gotta do this. Nope, wrong button, wrong button. Alright, what do you guys see?
Little red squiggly right in the middle.
Hmm?
Now I see.
We're on a dock.
Yes, ducks. I also see snow falling on the
Mm-hmm.
map.
Yeah, isn't that
I-
cool?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let me, accept all that movement.
Sorry.
Back and forth,
Oh.
wee. Alright, so... Yeah, you guys, you see a boat? The map, it's black, because I'm, hiding the inside, because you
I
can't
like
see
it.
inside.
I don't know if I like hiding.
Yeah, but that's where the boat is attached. Trapped, in ice, though. Unable
Okay.
to move.
Is there anybody around?
Not really, this area is a place that people don't go to anymore, so... It's been unused, it's just been left here.
Okay. Any, so we found the letter from Dearth to,
Hmm.
so is there any signs of Durgar here?
Any signs?
Yeah. Like,
Make a survival check.
okay. I can do that. Oof.
There are absolutely no signs.
Guys, I think we read that note wrong.
Well, only one way to find out, and Vonrick is headed right for it because
Oh, shit.
he's not playing around. He's not asking too many questions. He'd rather walk right in and there's Dorgar than I beat the hell out of him.
I am staying right on Vonrick's tail.
Yeah, as soon as I see a move, I scramble after him.
Man of action.
Man of getting himself killed again.
Yeah, you know. Hey,
Hey, that was 2 levels ago.
All right. God, so much movement. Huh?
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
I'm the cleric's cleric. How's that?
How are you guys? Like, are you just walking up?
Yep. As Vonrick gets to Gangplank, he will yell permission to come aboard, and I will stand on the gangplank at about the halfway point, waiting for an answer.
Let's see.
Why did I keep getting half squares?
Let's see. There's no answer.
I'll look back at Trin and Ashtar and say, shall we check?
If you go, I go.
Now, are we operating under maritime salvage rights?
I don't think it's salvage so much as
Piracy?
finders keepers.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna turn off
Trin.
I was gonna say Trin's getting a little frisky there.
I
can't come from under Trin.
I turned off walking.
I couldn't figure out what square I was in.
Did they not put a way to open this up?
Say, looks like down the side, halfway down the boat, there is an opened, closed for a window.
Yes.
I don't know if that'll open everything.
I could fly over and find out.
Before stepping onto the boat, though, Vonrick will take his warhammer and he's just going to tap the deck of the gangplank again. Not hard enough to break the gangplank, but definitely enough to give a little vibration. And he'll yell again, permission to come aboard the frozen ferry.
There is no answer.
He'll go out. He would go on then.
All right. This is unfortunate because I can't seem to open that up. I'm gonna try something I haven't tried yet. Let's see what happens. Ba-boom.
Okay.
It worked! Oh,
Um,
I've got a new way to do things. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah,
So
if
yeah, you're on top of the boat. There's a door right there that goes into the cabin. I've also realized I put the grid a little bit too big. The boat should be a lot bigger than that. But anyway, I think that's good enough, I guess.
feeling like he has just cause because they have already made point of saying that they do not want any Durgar in the town, and Durgars are much hated, and we have probable cause that there are Durgar on this boat. He's going to open the door to the
Okay,
cabin.
1 second. I'm gonna change the grid a little bit. Make it
No problem.
bigger. That's the wrong way. There, that's more like a big boat.
Yes.
It might be too big though, hold on. A keel boat's not that big.
Yeah, it's decent size.
Okay, let me re-put everybody so they're properly on everything.
Properly gridded.
Is Ashtar and Trin boarding?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Ah,
There,
ah.
there we go.
What about the rest of you? Trin?
Yes, I'm trying to get over there. Yay, there I am. Yay.
Mialin? Mialin, are you boarding?
If you're talking, you're muted.
I'm gonna assume she's boarding. Alright,
Did she burp somewhere?
you should be on the
Maybe
grid
No, my
now.
mic wasn't on, so y'all got under me my mic being on so often that you got to
Alright,
find out where I am so I can move it to where you need it to be.
I've
You're
moved
good.
you.
Thank you.
No problem, you've boarded the boat with everybody. And Vonrick, the
Okay.
first thing you notice, Vonrick, is that the door is covered with ice. Oh wait, no, sorry, the door is not covered with ice. Even though everything else is pretty much covered with ice. What do you do?
He's gonna try to open the door.
Okay. It opens, I think.
It allowed me to click it, so
Oh, you clicked it?
I did by accident, and then I closed it again. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
you can
didn't
open it.
see much of anything.
Alright, so you see a cabin, which I just realized is supposed to be a small cabin. I've made it too big again. Whatever, it's a big boat now.
It's fine.
So yeah, it's a cabin, 4 sleeping bags, a bunch of other stuff, packs, and yeah,
As I enter, because as far as Vonrick is concerned, Durgar are intelligent enough, being that they come from dwarven blood, but they are slime balls and conniving. He is going to do a full sweep of the room, looking for any traps, any trap doors, any hidden entryways, things of that nature.
Okay. Go ahead and I'll let you choose investigation or perception.
That'll be a perception then. Oh,
Yeah, you go with big search around all kind of places. You do see a rolled up thing over in the corner, paper. You look at the packs, and you see a bunch of food, lots and lots of food. Like, granola bars and essentially rations.
okay.
Lots and lots of them.
Well, doesn't look like there's nobody here, so yeah, I'll definitely start looking things up.
No one happen to get lucky enough to find any wallets that say Durgar McGrayface or something, right?
No.
Any letters that say, "Dear brother, this is Dur."
Well, that depends on what Vonrick's
that if
doing.
I see that paper, I will definitely open it up and start looking at it. That rolled paper.
It's right in the corner of the room. Do you see it?
This one down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will start looking. I will go to look for that. Look that over.
Chime would start looking around to see if any of the Durgar moms embroidered their kids' underwear or used some magical Sharpie or something. Trying to find names and shit.
Okay, 1 second. So you open it up and it is a large map. It is a map of, let's see. It's a map of Icewind Dale.
Can I compare it to the map that we already have?
Yeah, this map, which technically I kind of made a mistake before, but that's alright. That town had a very rare map. This map has every 10-town settlement marked. Its location. Yeah. There's also well, actually, you would know, Vonrick, because it's written in Dwarvish. All the different 10-town names are in Dwarvish. There's a Dwarvish word for outpost right near Kelvin's Cairn. And then there's another X and outpost marking, which is the word for fortress.
Ooh.
And as soon as you see that, a brief moment, suddenly, everybody needs to roll initiative.
Do that. Coming.
pardon my dumbassery, but I've forgotten how to do that again.
On your main page in the middle.
Do I need to click on me before I do it?
I don't know. I did, but
Did anybody else see that? I almost got a nat 20 on initiative.
But then you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so charging out of being invisible.
No.
Since you figured it out, Amanda, how do you do it?
Click on your token and then on the main part of your sheet under initiative. It's like right in the middle of your sheet, and then just drag it into the chat box. Beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you.
You're welcome, huh?
Okay, so it's going to do its attack. One on Vonrick. So here we go, Vonrick.
Where did he come? Oh, I guess we don't see him now, huh?
Oh yeah, I should put him visible now.
What the frick?
This guy, if I can get a picture.
So I was zoomed far enough out that I could not really tell. There was no defining features. I was 100% sure that I was gonna zoom in to see some sort of stuffed bunny. But it's a man with a beard. But from very small, it looks like a rabbit.
I think I might have a picture. I do. But that's not a very good picture to show you guys right now, so I won't. I'll show you after. But anyway, this is a Longbeard Durgar, and he strikes out at you, Vonrick. Just right when you're about to basically catch the word for fortress. Your mind isn't quite sure, like hasn't taken exactly the pinpoint location yet. As you are stabbed, or well, attempted to. We'll see. Let's see, here we go. Drag this on you. Oh, natural 20. Oh my god.
Really? What the?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. As you are pierced right in the spine. Oh my god, this is really... Okay, what does this say? I've never seen this. Okay, okay, got it. You take 35 points of damage, which is a combination of piercing, and as this dagger impacts your spine, you feel a surge of energy from the dagger straight up to your brain. So you have taken 7 pierce. I think that's how it goes. Hold on, the crit also doubled it, so
I'm resistant to poison damage if it is poison.
it's not. You take 26 psychic damage, and the rest was piercing.
Okay. I saw mind poison, so.
It's psychic damage though. Specifically says psychic damage. With
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I said something, because I saw the mind poison,
Yeah.
so I wasn't positive.
It says that, and it also doesn't say any save, which means it affects Duragars fully. Alright, so that hit you hard, as you, assuming scream in pain. You don't go down, alright.
No, barely. I'm up.
And then Let's see.
I guess I should open the combat tracker. Critical already.
I think he's gonna try to. Yeah, we'll try this. Might be foolish. Yeah, he'll try it. Actually, Ashtar, how? Oh no, actually, I wouldn't know that. You're wearing like heavy armor, Vonrick, and like a shield,
Yes.
I assume.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna be smart, and so multi-attack is one attack, and then an ability. So he's gonna target Ashtar, and you see him look right in your eyes, Ashtar, and you feel your mind start to be messed with, and he's gonna use Mind Mastery. You need to make an intelligence saving throw. Which I can actually force. Oh, okay. Oh,
Wow.
you feel like your brain is moving your arm without you wanting it to, but then you resist it. And the Durgar grunts and is going to back himself against the wall here. And that will be his turn. His surprise round. So now we're going right to initiative, which means Mialin is first.
Okay, so how do I get my mappy thing back up? Because it hit the wrong close key.
Under library, and wait, no,
Under
not
campaign,
library.
it's images.
Campaign
Campaign.
images.
Images. That's right. Sorry, my brain went a little wonky. And it should be under uncategorized.
And then it's East Haven Ferry.
Oh, you guys know your
Yes.
stuff. I didn't even know that.
We're learning.
Thank you very much, all of you. That's
Not a problem.
And then if you use the little arrow on the top of the map, you can make it full screen behind your character sheet.
okay. Turned it off and turned it back on. All right. So I guess I need to move so I can see the guy first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'll move to there, and then I take it the one that says Dearth Sunblight. That's the one that I'm attacking or attempting to stop.
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to
Let's see, that was 15. Don't forget to drag it on top of the guy when you're rolling. Or target him
okay.
first. That is a hit.
So I guess the next question is, how do I roll damage?
You would drag the 1d8 plus 3 over onto his token. Yeah, that was a good hit. You fire the bow, and it sticks him in the backside area as he yelps in pain. He's already looking kind of.
So an arrow up the butt. Good deal.
Yep. Looking a little bit hurt, yeah. Moderate status.
Thank you.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Alright. Don't forget to click end turn or next actor button.
The turn complete, yeah.
Turn complete.
Yeah, at the bottom of the combat tracker.
I can also do it for you if you like. There you go.
There you go.
Trin, you are up next.
That's me. Okay. This. Oh, I can't ping anywhere, can I?
You can do a pointer.
I can do a pointer. Explain, please.
Right click, and then there's the pointers.
I just. Okay, that didn't help me. Okay, hold on. Oh, draw an arrow. This box,
Yeah.
is that climbable?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Okay, how do I get rid of it now?
Yeah, it's climbable.
I would like to climb up there. And I would like to pull out my father's gun and take a shot at the back of this Durgar.
Alright.
And then
Yeah, that hits.
oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
is definitely getting more hurt as you fire. And the close sound of the rifle blasts through, shaking the cabin. And it hits him in the shoulder, blood pouring out.
And then I think that's all I can do. Because I don't have bonus actions. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. So, blink.
Alrighty. I've already targeted Dearth, so I'm going to attempt to Witch Bolt him.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So, cast. There you go. 15?
15, yeah, it hits, yeah.
So the initial damage is 1d12.
A little bit of a lightning burst hits him in the
Yeah.
side. But you are
Okay.
connected to that.
Yes, and as a bonus action, I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. And I'm going to try to also firebolt him using my quicken spell.
Also, I'm just going to put the concentration on you, because that is a
Okay.
concentration.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm still targeting him, so let's try with the firebolt.
Yep,
Another 15.
hits.
Okay. Damage. That's a lot better.
Yes, he is definitely hurting now.
All right, and that is my turn.
The flames fly through and hit him quite hard. It's your turn, Vonrick.
Not being one to put himself out of a fight, but at the same time, I'm pretty messed up. So I'm going to cast Healing Word as a bonus action, healing myself. Seven points. And then against him, I am going to turn and I am going to swing my Warhammer. Oh, God.
14 just barely hits.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Did you target him with the damage?
I had already targeted him, but
It didn't target him, it looks like.
I apologize.
But that's 10,
Yes.
which brings it to a very, very, very hurt Durgar. As you
And if,
smash him over the face, you
and
see
if,
tooth blast out,
Ooh.
and he is
as if
very hurt.
and if there is anything that he's resistant to magical, it is considered magical now.
Yep.
And I will turn and just spit at his feet. You should have stayed underground. And that is my turn.
And it's Ashtar's turn.
Okay. Let's hope I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Ashtar just takes a second and he pulls the mask that Vonrick helped him with the night before, and he just pulls it down over his face. He can still see just fine. And he just like takes this second and centers himself, and then he thrusts his quarterstaff or swings his quarterstaff hard from the left after Dearth Sunblight. That
Oh,
fucking fist fails like a motherfucker.
fumble check. It's fumble time. These can go really bad or not so bad, but they'll do something. Here we go. Butterfingers. So
Don't make me hit myself in the nuts again.
nope. Instead, okay, so that's
Oh.
yeah. All right, so you just like what did you attack with? Staff, right?
Quarterstaff.
You swing so wildly that your staff, it just like it goes so wide that it ends up going right 5, 10. 15, 20. Ends up right over there where I put the S.
Okay. I'll take it out of my hand. Cool. But I
Was-
can still do more?
Yeah, that was one of the lower, not as bad ones.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, hold
as
on.
that
Hold on, wait. You throw your weapon, and it ends your turn.
no oh
I'm so sorry, it does say that. You throw your weapon in a random direction, and ends your turn.
okay.
How many of them say end turn, actually? A few of them do. Yeah, it ends your turn, I'm afraid. I don't like that,
Okie
though. That's kind of too harsh. I think I'll change that to, end your action. I'm gonna change that, so you still have a bonus in movement.
Oh, I already clicked. Okay. Well, I was gonna do bonus action. I'm gonna use a flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Yes.
Right.
Monk it out.
Now I see why
Oh.
it has end your turn for monks. I see. I already said it, didn't I? Now I want to have it end your turn. Yeah,
Or you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, this is your sandbox. We just play in it.
yeah, I'm gonna treat it as it says. So it does say end your turn. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
for most characters, that would not do much, but for a monk, it's definitely losing your weapon is a big deal. But then again, you're a monk and you can just punch. I don't know. I like being realistic, and if you just swing and throw your weapon, you can still punch and kick because you're a monk and you're fast. Why not? I'll allow it. I'd rather go realism than my own favor of wanting things to go my way. So
Okay.
realism it is. And realistically, you wouldn't just wait the next few seconds if you can punch and kick. Because monks do that. So you can take advantage
Yeah.
of your monkness and do your attacks.
Wonderful. Wonderful monkness.
Yes.
Little razzed by losing the quarterstaff because I was right in the middle of a what are they called? Strike sequence. But I do a quick just spin around and I go for a backhand strike against Dearth. And that will be one of my attacks for that. Fucking.
Yeah, Ari, I don't think you needed to worry about whether or not to give him any attacks or not.
So yeah, you do a quick, what was it? You said punch?
It was a backhand strike. It was a spin to a right-handed backhand strike.
Backhand strike, he's able to almost bend down and get even lower than he is. And it whooshes over his head.
Okay. And then out of a very strange sequence of spin, he comes back and he actually just places 3 fingers on the side of Vonrick's neck for my final strike. And I am using Hand of Healing, which I apply 1d4 plus 3 healing to Vonrick.
Oh. Okay.
And I don't have a link for that, so I just set up.
Oh, I can set that up. I can set that up. I think I can. Yeah. Let's see how fast I can do it.
Because I just did it. I just put a listing under powers, so I didn't forget that I had it. So.
Okay, but I can. Oh, we didn't level you up by. I didn't level you up automatically, did I? Or did I? No, I don't know. No, we didn't. No, because we had that mistake with the skills. So that's why, because
Yeah.
I owned the book for that subclass. I should have put it automatically, but I forgot we didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I can't do that right now because it's more complicated.
Yeah. So I'll just roll 1d4 plus 3, and then Vonrick, you can add that to your healing.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Yep.
Make sure you're not targeting the guy.
You got 4.
All right, there you go. 4 HP. Wounds down by 4. Is that your turn? You got some.
That does end my turn. Yes.
All right. Dearth, barely alive. Is gonna use his action as he shrinks down right before your eyes to as small as a toenail. Tiny, tiny little guy. And I can't even reduce the size of the token, unfortunately. Unless I don't know, do something like that. No idea. Anyway, that's what he is. So he's very tiny, tumble-sized. That's his action to do that. And then he's going to run for it.
Attack of opportunity.
Yes, both of you. 5,
Step
10,
on him.
15. Well, first let's see what happens with the attacks.
What the? Oh,
What was that?
If he's that small, does it still count as 5 when he moves?
It does, yes. Let me double check that though.
Why did it do it then?
Yes, it does.
I don't know why that put it at advantage.
Same.
Have advantage
Oh, guys.
Because he's tiny.
No, hold on. I forgot to activate the ability. Oops. This is actually something I had to click, apparently.
And then also, you have to give him 10 more hit points. I drug the wrong thing onto him. I apologize.
Okay, hold on. First of all, I know where his health was at. Thank goodness I remember. So where was the first attack? There it is, Vonrick. Warhammer. Wait, where's the attack?
The attack's below the damage because I clicked the damage. I drug the damage, but my mouse didn't. I don't know. I guess my mouse thought I clicked on the.
Okay, yeah, that messed
did that.
everything up. I'm afraid. You know, can we start over?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Is
Okay, so let me get rid of the dead condition.
that's why I put it at advantage. I'm sorry.
No, that's alright. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Put his health back to where it was. And then... Alright, so now that he's moving, one at a time, let's do Vonrick first. Roll... Oh, wait, hold on, let me change one thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right there, duh. Okay, so that changes. Okay, now you can feel free to attack. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that hits. Let me just double check. Yeah, that will hit. How would you like to defeat your foe?
Yeah, if he shrinks down that much, I literally, like a croquet ball, just take my hammer and smack him across the room in the direction of Ashtar's staff.
I was just say Gallagher, that dude.
Even with an insanely bumped AC from that, you still accurately smash him. And he's like, wait, and flies across the room, smashes against the wall, returns to normal size, dead on the ground. Alright. That is initiative over.
Do
So
we want?
is he dead, or do we want to stabilize him so we can talk to him?
I was going to ask, do we want him dead?
Well, that's why I asked, how did you defeat
Dead.
your
I'm
foe?
done.
I shoot.
Vonrick
Okay,
did not
Vonrick
say
called it.
anything about unconscious, so
Yeah.
that's if you do want to, make sure you explain that during the how you want to defeat your foe.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I know. As far as Vonrick's concerned, because he's a Dorgar, no. And because he almost killed me in one hit.
I shoot his dead body.
Alright, it hits somebody on the side.
He
Another
put me at 3 hit points with one hit.
yeah.
I go recover my staff.
I instantly start looking back at that map, realizing I saw the word fortress on it.
Yes. Looking at the map, now that seemingly you have no problems around you, the map shows in the mountains. The fortress is like if you actually, are you looking at the map right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put a blue because I don't know how to change the color. Oh wait, I think I do actually. I do. Let's make it red.
It changes all of your color, all of your drawings,
That sucks.
because you have that one over at Caradenival.
That's dumb. Okay. Okay, it's blue then. Um, right here.
Uh,
I'm gonna actually erase that and put that a little bit higher, because yeah. There you go.
Okay. Seeing that, I will roll the map up, stow the map, and if nobody else is, I will make my way over to him to start going through his possessions on him.
I was gonna say I'll help with that because I'm not very good at rolling bodies, seeing as I'm not a very worldly person.
Neither am I, but
More than me. So I will help with that.
yeah.
All right, so you roll up the body. And that might be a good spot to end it, guys. As you
Okay.
have killed the brother, another brother of Zardrock.
I thought these were his sons.
Sorry, what?
I thought these were his sons.
Oh, sorry, yeah, brother of Nildar. You're right. Son of Zardrock. My bad.
We just fucking up this whole man's bloodline.
Good. What he
God,
deserves.
does she have them like puppies and litters? I mean, what?
Well, we don't even know if they had the same mama. We just know they had the same daddy. I mean, he might have other kids, but so far we
Right.
2 for 2.
The phrase "another brother of" made me question.
There he
Okay,
is.
That's why you didn't want to show us earlier.
No,
Yeah.
there he was, Ari.
That's what you Gallaghered, Vonrick.
very fun.
Or did you Happy Gilmore him?
Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore all the way.
Yeah.
Slap shot.
Oh, that was fun tonight.
Yes,
Even though
very
I didn't do
much.
dick.
You did more than I did last week. I mean,
I said more than you did last week, but I didn't do more.
Yes, it
That
was
was-
very nice.
Thanks, Ari.
Thank you very much, Ari.
No problem.
Thank you, thank you.
I tried to draw a teardrop. Did not go well. Thought it would take my color. There, teardrop. He is sad because he is dead.
yeah, stay that way too.
Alright, well, that is the end of this session. Pretty good one. And until next time, haven't leveled up yet, but one probably is close to being incoming.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
Internet World.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Amanda.
Good night and take
Can I
care.
chat?
Good night.
Good night, Ari.
Good night.
Night.
Next time on the Far-Flung Adventures.
Night, my honey bunny.